Hi, I'm Jamie Baumgartner. I'm the president of Panacea Life Sciences, the manufacturer of the Helix brand products. We're going to give you a quick tour about how we actually take hemp plant and turn it into products. But one of the reasons why Helix has actually chosen us to be the manufacturer of these products is the quality that we put into each and every product that we actually sell or manufacture for Helix. One of the things that makes us a little bit different than other companies that you might have heard about that manufacture hemp products is that we're vertically integrated. Now what that means is that we bring the plant from chosen Colorado farmers, and we actually do all the extraction, formulation, manufacturing, and packaging within this facility. So what you can see here in the background is our warehouse. It's not the cleanest warehouse in the world, but it actually has a lot of different materials that we use for our manufacturing process. This is the area where we actually store all of our products before they're released and after release in terms of the testing. And so what you can see in here are going to be raw materials we use for manufacture as well as finished product. So one thing that we are very adamant about is traceability of finished product all the way from that bottle that you would have for the Helix brand that we can trace all the way back through process to the starting material, which is the hemp plant. So we'll walk you through that process. In the next shot of video, we'll show you the laboratory. So now we're going to walk into the laboratory, and the laboratory is designed to operate to good manufacturing practice, the same level that a pharmaceutical drug would manufacture. And what we'll show you are three phases for production of the Helix products: extraction, processing, and manufacturing. We use cold ethanol extraction to remove the oil from the hemp plant and create something we can use to formulate products. Shown here is a spray vat that will separate the ethanol out from the hemp oil. So we do this for two purposes. One is we can't use the hemp oil for manufacturing if it contains ethanol. But secondly, we want to reuse that ethanol for future extraction. So the way the instrument works is that that big long brown column is where the hemp oil ethanol will actually flow through in a thin film. And the column is heated up to above the boiling point of ethanol. And so in effect, the ethanol will evaporate to the top, we recollect on the pink coils, and the hemp oil falls to the bottom. We typically process 100 pounds of hemp a day to create 1 to 1.5 kilos of hemp oil. We can manufacture with that oil, or we can further refine it using this instrument here, which is a hybrid still. So when you think about alcohol production and alcohol stills, it's a modification here. So we effectively split the hemp oil into 4 different products. Heavy wax-filled product here that'll look almost like a brown-black tar. Distillate, and I'll show you an example of this, but it looks like honey that contains the CBD that we actually want to use for manufacturing products. We remove the THC, or a majority of the THC, out of the product in this particular fraction. And then down here are the terpene fraction, which basically gives marijuana or hemp its distinct flavor and smell. So this is what the oil will look like when it comes off the spray vat. So this is a crude oil containing 65% CBD, and as you can tell, it's a dark brownish greenish color. And this is chilled, but it actually has the consistency of honey. We can use this to manufacture, or we can use the further refined material that's called distillate. So this distillate looks like honey, has a mild aroma, has about 80% CBD by weight, and this is our preferred source to actually make products with. The last piece, so both of these will have a small amount of THC in them. The last item that we can do is pure CBD. This is called CBD isolate. This is 100% CBD with 0 THC in it, so it looks a lot like powdered sugar. It's odorless and tasteless. So after we've created the hemp oil, we'll formulate that into ingredients that we can take into tinctures, to soft gels, or sublingual tablets. This manufacturing platform here is our soft gel platform. The way that this works, and we'll actually provide a video showing the machine in operation, is rather noisy, so it's tough to talk over. But effectively, it's like making fancy Jell-O. So the vats in the back, these big cylindrical containers, are where we heat up the gelatin. We pipe the gelatin into these brass spreaders that are heated up as well, and they're positioned over rollers that are cooled. So the brass spreaders are positioned 7 millimeters above the roller, And once the thin film actually goes onto the roller, it solidifies. It feeds in through a thin ribbon that we actually take into the molds here. And when the molds happen, they're positioned, they rotate, they pinch across the two ribbons, form a seal, we inject the formulation into the middle, and then the soft gel gets cut out. The soft gels are pliable and very soft when they first come out, so we actually cure them using these cylindrical dryers. And so we'll actually start the curing process for 2 to 3 hours in these drying chambers, and then we'll let them air dry on air racks for the period of 48 to 72 hours. We monitor the moisture content in the soft gels so that every single soft gel has great consistency and reproducibility in terms of your dietary supplement. So the last stage in the process is our manufacturing line, or bottling line. So what this integrated platform will do is actually take empty bottles, put in the pills, put in a desiccant pack, put a cap on, seal it, and the last step is put on the label. So the bottles first start here and they flow to this pill counter, which holds up the bottles until the requisite number of soft gels or tablets are placed inside the bottle. Once we actually receive that count, whether it's 30, 60, 25, then the bottle's released to the next station. In this station here, we actually put a desiccant pack inside the bottle. And then here we put a lid on the bottle, and this machine actually works to take the bottle, position the lid over the top, twist the lid on before we can actually form a tamper-proof seal. So you can see here all the lids are positioned for the bottles to come underneath and be capped. Very similar to your cooktop, we use induction seal with the foil liner in the caps to seal these bottles so that every single bottle that comes out is tamper-proof. We also use, for all of our products, a child-resistant cap. And this actually provides tamper-proof ability, and it protects the products from children actually taking the products. The last step is to put a label on. And one of the things that we do is we put a foil stamp on every label. So when you look at the Helix brand or the Panacea brand, you'll see a lot number and a date number stamped onto the label. So that tells us when this bottle was actually bottled, when it was formulated, when it was manufactured, when it was extracted, and certificates of analysis that go with every step in the process. This gives you unparalleled